mention. It's because I let the secret out. I am not a good secret keeper. Don't ever tell me, hey, Amy, don't say this to, but I will say it. I can't help it, especially when it's something good like this. All right, here it is, the Apricot and Honey. This is their #2 best-selling product. This is a full size of that pure whipped body cream. That's $38. We're also going to be giving you their #1 bestseller, which is the Amazing Soap. So right here, there's that full size $15 value of the Apricot and Honey soap, not one. We're gonna give you 2. So that's $38 and $30. We're at $68 right here. Look at our price, $34.95. If you missed out on it, we're also going to be including a full wipe. So you're also going to receive 30 wipes. That's another $7. We didn't stop there. We're also including that gorgeous lip balm in the Apricot and Honey. So that's another $8. You get absolutely everything today. 38, 15, 15, 8, $7. You get it all today for $11.65. Are you kidding? This is their big second anniversary special that they put together for us ladies. There you can see it in black and white. It's an $83 value. That's a huge deal that we're able to put together for everyone, right? I'm so glad we have some of these available for everybody because the Apricot and Honey Tea, this is that beautiful, romantic spa. It's very fresh, it's very clean, it's also invigorating. And what I love is the minute that you step in the shower, again, this is all clean beauty, no residue on your skin. Your skin is soft and hydrated, no residue around the tub or shower. So that's their #1 seller. They're gonna give you their #2 seller. And this is that beautiful pure goat milk. That's that whipped body cream. So again, your skin recognizes it, it drinks it right in. It's beautiful, it's soft. And again, I love that fragrance of that apricot, it's beautiful. So again, that's $38. That's their #2 best-selling product. Their #3 bestseller is right here in the wipes. So you're also going to get those wipes, a 30-pack, and then you get the lip balm. You get it all today for under $35. Open up that HSN card. It allows you, if you want to take $40 off your very first purchase. So okay, 1,000 gone already.
Is it?
Just in this hour, 1,000. There's 1,500
left. Well, this is
a
better than a... It's better than a Beekman Today special.
I think it's better than a Beekman Today special.
And before we go into what makes... BTS. Before we get into the benefits of every single one of these items that you're getting here, I do have to remind everybody, some of you already know this, that the Apricot Honey Green Tea scent is retiring. Now, it would cause such an outrage when we decided to retire the Apricot Honey Green Tea, and we only retire things because we have to come up, we come up with new scents, and so we have to make room for them. That we decided that once a year, here on HSN exclusively, not in our mercantile, not on Beekman1802.com, our website, only here on HSN will you be able to get the Apricot Honey Green Tea, but only one time a year. So you can see this is not on auto ship. You have to pick it up now if you love it. If you're gonna wanna stock up on your Apricot Honey Green Tea up until next year, then you gotta scoop it up right now.
And this is the first time in history that Brent has actually caved on a retirement plan for a scent. Like, people were so up in arms about this that we're like, okay, you know, we'll bring it back one time a year for the honey apricot. And for those of you who don't know this scent, we call it our spa scent because it truly is like going to a 5-star spa. Or, you know, sometimes when you walk by a spa in the mall or somewhere and it has the door open and you get that amazing whiff of its citrus blossom of the apricot. It's the green tea, so a little grounding earthiness, and then the honey, which has that sweetness. It really smells like going to the spa. So that's what the scent is. And, you know, as we said, we were going to retire it. Right now, I just want to say that Brent makes all the retirement decisions, not me.
Oh,
so blame him for everything.
But when we put together these BBTSs, and again, just look, you're getting 5 pieces for $34.95. And when we put together these BBTSs, we always try to put in the product so that you understand the power of the cleansing benefits of the goat milk and the power of the moisturizing benefits of the goat milk. And we're going to explain how that happens. When you're cleansing with the goat milk, like with the bar soap and getting these creamy, dreamy whipped cream lather.
The reason it's so amazing it's because it has the same pH as your skin. The goat milk has the same pH, so it's not stripping, it's moisturizing, it's hydrating. It's got the vitamins and minerals and the lactic acid. So even though it's a bar soap, and people are always a little wary of bar soap, It's super hydrating, super moisturizing.
And the same thing with the wipes. You're gonna get all of that gentle cleansing with the wipes because the goat milk has the same pH as human skin. So there, you're getting 2 half-pound size bars of the triple milled goat milk soap, and you're getting a 30-count pack of wipes.
Okay, we've got a quick little update for everybody. There are 900 of these left, but that doesn't take into consideration so many of you ordering this, close to 500 of you ordering this. So if you wanna pick this up, this is last call on this. So we were supposed to spend another 8 minutes on, that's not gonna happen. So $38 for the full size of that whipped body cream, $30 for, it's not one, it's 2. Again, at the half-pound triple milled goat milk bars. These are oversized bars. These aren't the palm size, these are the oversized bars. So these bars are $15 a piece, you get 2 of them. So just those 3 products, their #1, #2 seller, you're at $68. We're also going to give you the wipes, and then you also get the lip balm. So final chance to pick it up. It's $11 and change to get it home, but we're gonna welcome in another neighbor. In fact, Pat's giving us a call from Illinois. Welcome to HSN, Pat. You're live on the air. Hello, neighbor. We're glad you're shopping with us. It's Amy, Dr. Brett, and Josh Purcell. How are you?
Hi, neighbor.
And hi, Amy.
Hi. We're glad you're shopping tonight.
So glad to talk to you.
Oh, it's our pleasure. I'm glad you're shopping tonight. And I hear you're a big fan of the Apricot Honey Tea.
Oh my God, I was so sad when I heard a while back they were going to retire it, but I just heard the good news that you're going to come back once a year with it.
Yay, yes we are.
That's exclusive to HSN.
Well, I'm telling you, I thought you guys were going crazy when you said you were retiring it. I thought it was such a popular scent, and I love it. And I actually bought 4 different packages today of the honey and the apricot and honey tea.
Smart lady.
Oh, good for you, Pat.
Well,
you know,
it really is a great fragrance, but I do like the other ones. I like the pure goat milk as well, and I did buy the cuticle serum today. I've never tried that. I tried the cream, so
we
that's
just sold
new.
out of it. I'm glad, Pat, that I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm glad that we were able to go ahead and give everybody a chance to pick up your fragrance. So we should call that the Pat fragrance because she loves it so much.
The Pat, she bought them all up. But Pat,